Yeah, my name is Omari Tahir, and I've been living within 10 blocks of this corner for 67 years. My dad was the first black electrical engineer in the whole northwest part of the United States in 1941. He was head of Fish and Wildlife 57 to 68 when he was moved to the post office after the riots, so that his job was to get black contractors jobs on federal contracts. So the post office on 23rd and Union that has so many of your signs up there around the whole block is the first post office, and he got his lodge brother, and his lodge brother, oh, federal contract, no. He said, oh, no, you'll make money, because if you're on their team, you make money. If you're not on their team, they could, bust your bond. But I was the first, Russell Wilson, I was the first African-American quarterback at Garfield High School right across the street, and at Shoreline Community College when they first opened up. And they used to come and see the little black gnat quarterback, and I only weighed 144 pounds, but we didn't have a line, so his lead foot drop back quarterback didn't have a chance. You had to be able to, But I was the first African American to run for U.S. Senate, and we got rid of Slade Gordon, the Indian black hater, because I called him at every meet the candidate night, an Ivy League Nazi, and Brock Adams was set there real nice, so we got rid of Slade Gordon. It's not easy to get rid of a sitting U.S. Senator.
Right.
So you are the next mayor because Brother McGinn, he didn't do it.
We got a lot of work.
He talked a lot. He listened a lot and didn't do anything except create a mess. So
Well,
hopefully you'll be able to clean that mess up, particularly with African-American youth in the street shooting each other. Because when the 60s, they had CETA programs. You get a summer job. Because a youth, I bought my first house when I was 19, so I was always, you had to be responsible because who's going to pay your note if you get locked up? See, and the way you get rid of homelessness, you ever seen a homeless, unemployed bird? No, because when he doesn't have a home, his job is creating a home. But if you have to buy property, that the city has property. Because the homeless problem, the solution to the homeless problem is get those homeless people, take them to some city property, get some city money for materials, and build them a house. And how do they pay for the house? Building somebody else a house. Because that keeps because there's always going to be somebody that needs a house. Rather than putting in all this money where people, like the downtown emergency center that I stayed in, and they get $100 a night, a mat, for sleeping on the floor. And Bob Hobson has bought 3 buildings downtown, getting that money for the home, but the homeless problem has not been solved because the way you solve the homeless problem, you take the homeless and put them to work building their house like Jimmy Carter's Habitat for Humanity. So all this talk about getting rid of homelessness in 10 years, no, if you don't take the homeless and put them to work building their house, they're gonna be homeless. So hopefully when you get to be the mayor, you won't forget us and that some of the new ideas, because the old ideas, they say insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
Right.
And as you've been in politics, you see they do the same thing over and over. They put the money in the same organizations, and you get the same results. High crime rate in particularly unemployed communities. Because down in Broadmoor, they got white collar crime, but they don't snatch purses down there. So.
Well,
That's
thank
just
you
some
for your
ideas.
comments. It's good to see you, but we got a lot of work to go to win this thing. So thank you, and I hope I have a chance to work with you in the months ahead. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Congratulations.
I am. Tomorrow there is a candidates forum at Central Area. I remember when Michael.
Senior center.
Senior Center, there's a debate up there. That's what I listen now. Just the mayor. Back at work. But now 6. Central Area Senior Center on 31st and down there off of Jackson. Now tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. Yeah, it's been in the facts and all that.
Oh, it's gonna be all the candidates?
No, it's just for mayor, so it's 2.
Oh,
So you can see it one way.
The debate? Is it a debate? It's a debate?
Yeah, it's a debate. It's a debate.
At what time?
6.
Buddy, let's see you again, man. see it. Pedro. Curtis. I'm sure we'll see each
Pedro,
other.
¿cómo está?
How you doing?
Oh,
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Bien, bien. Qué bueno, qué bueno. Keep working hard, man. Yes.
All right, all right,
Good to see you.
all
Thank
right.
you again.
Trying to keep the young folks motivated.
I'll be back.
Listen, the gay community was my shock troops in '81 when we blocked the police station on 23rd and
really?
yes, sir. That was their first political
You
move.
have to tell me that story the
Yeah.
next time I see you.
Okay, that was their first political move as a community.
You have to tell me that story.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie, look how you're growing up. Come get Monkey going up.
I want to shoot it. They didn't even do it right.